getting a new number? So again, I'm just sort of showing you guys this. We're going to do a couple of examples, and while we do them,
it went down to a 6.
A 6.
Thank you for volunteering. And we have a bottle of skin defense.
All right. So we went from sort of the dirty floor to sterile, big time sterile. You can make an immunization. That's like a room. You get a 6. That's like a room where you have the people in the spacesuits. Okay. I mean, they want to have a 6 because that's sterile. I mean, nothing's going to grow on that surface. So you didn't need to use a phone. Use John's now. So we're going to do another. Now we're going to do a purse. And while we're doing that, go ahead and put the next slide up here if we could. And I'm going to sort of tell a couple of kids. This is that thing. So see, you see he was, what did we say? He was 79. So he was on the good, clean to somewhat dirty, disease-causing bacteria. And then he got to ultra-clean, sterile surface. With just a, and he put this on, what was it on there, John? 5-10 seconds? Yeah, I mean, we show we kill 99.9% of everything in 15 seconds. So, you know, and like I said, you would never wipe this off or anything else. You just spray it and go. So now we're doing the bottom of a purse.
All right, Bucky, we have Kelsey here, and we've swapped the bottom of her purse, and we're at a 210.
210. Show us that 210. That would be dirty. Okay, so we'll see where we can go with the 210. And then go ahead and show me the next slide. I'm going to have control here now. There we go. So, what do you replace with? Now again, this is my opinion. I'm not saying this does exactly what all those does. This is way better than all those. By the way, I never use those products in my practice. Not for at least 5 years. And when a patient comes in and says, "Oh, doctor told me to put Neosporin on it," I was like, "Stop that." And they said, "Well, is that bad?" And I was like, "I'm not saying anything about your doctor. I'm just saying I don't believe that. Stop it. Don't use that. Neosporin, polysporin, that is Vaseline with antibiotics that everything's resistant to. It is the most common allergic reaction any dermatologist will ever see, those agents. I use this instead of all those, and you should too." Mm-hmm. Tell me when you guys have a number, and I'm going to go on a couple of things. So when you have your skin defense, you have it when you have visitors, when you have children, when you have pets, when you travel, especially on public transportation. When we get on the airplane, the first thing we do is my wife sprays down the tray table and the handrails and on the seat. Because those are the dirty surfaces, by the way. Because let me tell you, I read a study this morning. You know what the dirtiest surface on the airplane is? Tray table, where you put your food. Don't put your food there. So you should have this. And guess what happens? Those business builders, when you do this, people say, "What's that?" You have 20 minutes. Wrong speaking airplane. Let me get food. So it's a great opportunity. And again, get this. My wife does it all the time. And people say, "What's that?" And you're like, "Well, I don't care. Spray mine too." They don't even care. Grab a number.
So we have Stephanie here. I just saw the bottom of her purse. It's at 819.
It's very dirty.
Stephanie is a busy person. Lots of places. Okay, next slide. I'm going to go ahead and go through a couple more things here so I get all of this information. Are you an athlete? Let me go back one. So, do you have kids or grandkids? You need this at the restaurant because when my daughter sits down with our grandkids, first thing she does is she sprays the surface of the table. Because guess what? If you give a little 2-year-old a plate, what happens? Frisbee. So, instead, they put their food on the table only after we put the skin defense on the surface. At the play place, at the playground, school, daycare, on the toys, pacifier falls out. Back in the room, quiet. Show me the slide one more time if you would, please. Sunburn, scratches, scrapes. Okay, I'm a runner, and if I'm out running an hour, what do we got?
So we have a new number, and the number now is 34.
34.
Wow.
900, which is a very dirty surface to 34. And 34, again, is considered sterile. We could do this all day long. It works. It works. This stuff works. So when I'm out running, this is, by the way, FDA label. We've never had that before. FDA label. First and second degree burns, pressure ulcers, problem skin, straight scratches. A first degree burn is a sunburn. And if you're sort of like me and I don't have my hat and I'm out running an hour, then it's a great way to take care of it. And let me tell you, the sunburn will go away. It's amazing how good this is. It's like pouring liquid oxygen on your skin, and it has a soothing effect. So guess what? The babies don't run and scream from you. My grandbabies love this stuff. They go to the bathroom, put their hands out. It's great. It feels good. Which also, by the way, if you have elderly people and they're sensitive, and if they're in hospice or they're on comfort care, don't put something on that hurts them. People think we know what we're doing as doctors. We have a responsibility to not betray that trust. When might you come into contact with pathogens? Anytime. All of these things. Anybody have all these things or any of these things? All of them. And that's when you need skin defense. Remind you of the testing. And real quick, in just a minute, why I believe in this company. I took an oath. And the oath said that I would use all measures to help people, including prevention and including diet. And that I would tell people not just what I know, but what I don't know. And this company has helped me live up to that oath. And I'm proud of that. And this is a very interesting quote from a very wise man who has more patents than anyone, I think, ever, certainly in America. He got this a very long time ago. Chronic diseases are killing our population. Heart disease, stroke, respiratory illness, cancer. Actually, cancer is number 2. And by the way, the 4th cause is medical errors now, which is sort of on me. And if most of us have chronic illnesses and they're killing us, and did you see that? This is from the University of Michigan. This is not my stuff. They said that medicines don't really fix that. They're killing us. 99% of these decisions are made by us, by you, not by me, actually. You do the math on this, and I did it. And if you just say, okay, Dr. Buckner, I want to have an orange, and I want to have a little cup of spinach, I want to have a corn on the cob, and a hamburger, and that's my meal. And you did that 50 years ago. That's about 550 calories. You do that today to get the same amount of nutrition, 3,000 calories. Oh. Think about that. Might that be the problem? That our bodies are starving for the things they need? And to get the things they need, we have to have 3,000 calories instead of 500? That might be the problem. That's not all your fault. We've kind of been told it's our fault. If we're heavy or if we're ill or whatever. It's not really all our fault. I think I might have one last slide. These things are all true. Digestive Guidelines Advisory Council last met in 2015, and they said from 50 to 80% of us are deficient in vitamin D, A, E, C, magnesium, calcium. We're not getting enough fiber. That's a problem. This body didn't work without that. That's why I'm involved with this company. And that's why I'm proud to be on those slides with those other professionals, helping you all change the world. Thank you all. Go get your skin defense. It will sell out.
Please welcome to the stage